So there's a couple of things I need to be sure you understand about this, the chain rule, and some of the common mistakes that I see on your quizzes. So this was this problem right here, and we have to find f prime of x, and we'll do the outside inside here. But the first thing is a lot of you looked at this as a product, 2 times the cosine squared of 4x squared. But we talked about the constant rule of derivatives, that this constant 2 here, right here, can just be factored out, and f prime of x really is 2 times the derivative of cosine squared 4x squared, right? So if we don't have to find the derivative of 2. Again, if everybody did the product rule saw that the derivative of the first times the second is just 0. So you would see that this is true also. So let's go and take this derivative. So I'm going to do f prime of x is equal to, well, it's 2 times the derivative of this. And I'm going to rewrite this as cosine of 4x squared to the square. Okay, and we're taking the derivative of that, right? Well, this is just the power rule first. So we have 2, what's this do? We have 2 times 2 cosine of 4x squared to reduce the power by 1, which is just 1, so it would just be this, but we still have to take the derivative of what's inside. We just use the power rule on cosine of 4x squared. So I'm going to write cosine of 4x squared primed. Okay? Well, we have, this is equal to, I'm just going to switch to red here, 2 times 2 times cosine of 4x squared. Most people forgot to do this derivative, or they took the derivative of 4x squared at this point, but you still have to take the derivative of what was inside. The derivative of cosine, most people got this, if they got it, was this negative sign of 4x squared. But we still have to take the derivative of 4x squared. Just a second. Okay, and the derivative of 4x squared is 8x. So we have 2 times 2 is 4, cosine 4x squared times negative sign of 4x squared. Just a second, times that. And we have, that is going to be 32x cosine 4x squared, and I'll put the negative over here, sine of 4x squared. And Nick used double angle formula, double angle formula on this. And let me just quickly talk about the other one. So no, I'm not going to do the double angle formula. The biggest problem I saw with this other one, where y is equal to x squared plus 2x plus 1 raised to the 1/2 power. A lot of people started this one right, as you took the derivative of what's inside, 2x plus 2. So y prime is equal to 2x plus 2. Bring the power down, 1/2 x squared plus 2x plus 1 raised to the negative 1/2. This was pretty good if you got to, if you got to this point. This was using the chain rule. But then somehow, some of you miraculously distribute this 1/2 across each one of these terms, and you said that this is equal to, oh, and this isn't a 2x squared here. This is a 2x. So let me cross that out. So a lot of you took this, distributed this 1/2 over these terms, but this thing right here is being raised to the negative 1/2. You've no right to distribute that into there. 1/2 x squared plus x plus 1 raised to the negative 1/2. That's crazy. Okay, but at this point, if we did get to this point, you should have seen that since these are all being multiplied together. Let me get this junk out of here. Since these are all being multiplied together, we have 2x plus 2 times 1/2 times x squared plus 2x plus 1 raised to the negative 1/2. This is 2x plus 2. Well, we could distribute this 1/2 over these terms, no problem, and get x plus 1, and then this is just x plus 1 squared, just a second, raised to the negative 1/2 power, which is x plus 1 to the negative 1 power. So this is x plus 1 over x plus 1, and it's equal to 1. And you could have seen that right away if you had unfoiled this, what's in the parentheses here, and taken the square root. You would have seen it's an easy derivative to take. Okay.